I am Jenni James, and I am your Writing Secrets teacher. First off, our very first lesson today is going to be show and tell. If you guys remember that, right? In school, when you got to show and tell and you got to bring your favorite things and show them? Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so like one time, my dad had this amazing crystal, and it was from the bottom of a chandelier, and it was so gorgeous, like one of those big ones that hang, and I used to always look at it and look through it and make rainbows everywhere, and oh my gosh, I love that crystal. So one day he let me take it to school, and for show and tell, and I totally showed it off, and all my friends were like, oh my gosh, and I told them, he made me promise that nobody else could play with it, and of course nobody else did, but I took it out to the playground and was showing off my friends, and we were throwing it way into the sky, and it was like sparkling as it came back down, and one time I didn't catch it, and it totally landed on the pavement, and broke, and like totally a whole chunk of it just came right off, and it was awful, and my dad just freaked out. And then he was like, well, might as well have it, it's broke now. And he like totally gave it to me. So then I was like, oh my gosh. Because like one side was like nasty, but the other side was still sparkly and pretty, and so I totally loved it. But anyway, so that's like my show and tell memory, other than, you know, I always kind of brought Barbies. Yeah, I liked Barbies. Sue me. Okay, so show and tell. Let me tell you what this is about, because this is something that I'm pretty positive you guys aren't going to ask me about. I don't think you guys even know about it, and I've noticed this is something that's happening in Wattpad a lot. I've been around looking at a few stories, and I'm kind of like, they're telling that, they need to be showing it. So let me just explain. I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm going to tell you a story about my brother, and I'm going to show you the difference between telling and showing. So my brother went to Walmart one day, and my mom's sunglasses had one of the lens missing, and she was wearing them, and she didn't even realize she had sunglasses on, and she was wearing it with one of the lens missing. And my brother's like a really, really cool guy, and they walked all the way through Walmart, and they were kind of like worried about it, and no, everyone was like looking at her funny, and he just kind of looked at them like, that's weird, what are they doing, right? And then they go out into the garden section, and my mom's kind of like squinting, and because the sun was so bright in the one eye, anyway, and then he realized, oh my gosh, Mom, you totally have your glasses crazy, and he was really embarrassed. So that was telling this story, and it's kind of a funny story, right? Let me show it to you. You have no idea. Well, my brother actually went through until you live it. So let me just show you. I'm going to break those. So I am now my mother. So first off, let me explain my brother to you a little bit better. He is 6'3". He is blonde and blue-eyed, and he is every girl's dream. Okay, he walks. So he's in Walmart and he cruises. Okay, anywhere he's at, he's got girls just drooling, and he is all about his image. That boy spends more time on his hair than I have ever spent on mine, ever. Okay, and his hair is like, you know, 1 inch long, whatever. And he's all about his outfits and all this. So he goes to Walmart, and he's like, yeah, call me, you know. And he waves to the girls, and he gets them all checking him out, and he knows it, right? Well, then he starts, and here's my mom next to him. Because, yeah, she's a total dork. She doesn't even realize this side of her eye is completely dark, this side is bright. She just doesn't even faze her. She's just walking around, and people think like she's like, I don't know, some demented pirate or something. I don't know what they're thinking about her. And Trent has no idea. And she's next to him, she's talking to him, she's pointing out things, and he's just like, yeah, baby, you're looking at me. And then he's realizing these girls aren't looking at him. They're looking at his mom. And so he's like, what the heck? Why is everyone looking at us so weird? And he doesn't, it just, you know, he's like brushing it off, going, okay, what is going on? Anyway, so then my mom gets out in the garden section, and then she's like this, squinting, because it's so bright she can't even see. She's like, so she squints her one eye, and she's asking people. She wants to know where the azaleas are or something. I have no idea. And she's squinting and asking, and these gardener people are like freaking out. They're like, oh, they've never seen anyone look like this. And Trent's going, what is wrong with these people? Why are they not, what? And he turns around, and here's my mom. He's like, Mom! Oh my gosh! Mom, you're so embarrassing. And she's like, what? And she takes off her glasses, and she looks, and she just starts laughing so hard, because Trenton is like, gonna die. Alright, he's mortified. He can never walk into Walmart again. Life is over. Everyone thinks my mom's a demented pirate or like, I don't know, crazy. Well, she's totally crazy, but we aren't gonna go there. Anyway, so that is the difference between telling a story and showing a story. Got it? A lot more detail, a lot more, really puts you more into the mood. You actually were in Walmart with me. You can totally imagine what my brother went through. So below, I'm going to have some parts of my stories, maybe some of your favorite parts, maybe some parts of Pride and Popularity you haven't seen for a little bit, but I'm going to have them down below, and maybe some of the other books too. And I'm going to first tell the scene as if I was just telling it, and then I'll show you how it was really played out, and you can actually see the difference. I want you to see the difference between telling and showing, because the thing is I'm reading these Wattpad books, and then all of a sudden the girls are like, oh, and then he kissed me, and it was great, and then I went to school the next day, and I'm like, whoa, I'm sorry, the first kiss? Slow that down. I want to know what's going on in her head, what's going on, you know, I want to know if they're touching hands, I want to know if she can't breathe, I want to know what he smells like. Slow that down. That first kiss is so crucial. Or like, hello, if you're totally getting robbed, it's like, yeah, and then I got robbed and the guy took off my wallet and it was really scary. The end. Slow that down. I want to know what was going. How fast was your heart beating? What were you planning on doing? Were you going to kick him? Were you going to try to take off? Were you going to beat him up? What were you thinking? Why did you just hand over that wallet? What made you go ahead and give in? What was his face? What did his face look like? Was he carrying a knife, a gun? Tell me these things. Don't just, show me. Whoa, I just can't believe I can't. Show me these things. Don't just tell me. I want to live these moments. So there's these really awesome, crucial moments in your books that need to be showed and need to just be slowed down just that little bit and give us just that bit more detail. So that is the difference between telling a story. Telling a story is like the narrator. The narrator tells you something that happened a long time ago, and basically kind of how my dad speaks. My dad's like, ugh, yes, Mom made cookies and went and visited this person. My mom's like, oh my gosh, I totally made their most favorite cookies ever, and they were awesome, and oh, and I ran out of eggs. I'm gonna need to get some more eggs. And then I went to their house, and her house was so beautiful, and I got to see all of her grandkids, and we had so much fun. My mom's stories are showing. They show me everything that happened. My dad's just like, ugh. So let's not be like my dad. Let's really show. Let's flesh these stories out. Let's really get them out there. And anyway, as you're going to see down below. Also, one more thing before I close out this video. Over to the right. There we go. Over to the right, over here. No, this is the right, huh? Okay, it's backwards on my on my camera. Sorry. I'm going to learn my right and left, right? Okay, so here, over here to the right are, it's called an email list. I'm not sure, it's like a little more up. Anyway, it is a completely secure email list. Any email address that goes in there, I don't even see. It's all protected completely by the computer. Blogspot does that for us. And what happens if you put your email address in there, then you get all my lessons directly to your inbox and you get them before anybody else. So if you want to do that, go right ahead. I won't even see your address, so if Mom and Dad are worried about that, then, you know, it's just, don't worry about it, because I'm not going to be emailing you. Plus, like, I'm a totally busy mom with, like, 10 kids. Really, my life is, like, kind of crazy at the moment. Also, there's one more thing. I can't remember. Apparently wasn't that crucial. Oh, I remember. Ha! It is. Your homework assignment, your home fun assignment is to show me. Take a little section, maybe like 50 words, 40 words, something like that you were telling, and then I want you to actually show it below. So if you find something in one of your stories, go ahead and show me and put it on the comment section below if you want to. Remember, this is not graded. Everybody gets A+. This hasn't anything like that. Doesn't have anything like this. It's not a real class. But if you're kind of proud of what you did and you want to show off and you're not shy, don't worry about grammar. We're not going there yet. We'll do grammar and punctuation in a little while, so don't stress about that. First, what we're doing is just showing and telling. So if you have something that you're telling and you think I would like to actually see what's really going on, go ahead and show us and kind of show off down below. Okay? Anyway, thank you all very much for participating. Last I checked, which was quite a few hours ago, we had over 750 people signed up for this course. So I am really excited, and as long as we keep getting interest, go ahead and invite all your friends and everything, then we're just going to keep doing this, and every Saturday I'll just post a new lesson, okay? Well, goodbye! It was great talking to you, and don't forget to read below. Bye!